Brenda?
Let's get her up.
Mom, if we can't get her back to sleep?
Oh, we'll just love her back to sleep.
Remember baby Brenda? This is her, now 17 years old. What makes her different from other teens we've seen is that she makes good choices. She senses God's love and wants to be obedient and to help others who don't have a solid plan for their lives, like Sandy, who's pregnant and on the verge of being kicked out of her house by her father. But making good decisions isn't an accident. Let's go a few years back and find out how Brenda arrived here. As we've just seen, the contrast between Brenda as a teen and her peers clearly illustrates the effect of making good and bad choices. From birth until the day we die, we are confronted with choices that will have a lasting effect on us. And yet, so many young people are making life-changing decisions without all the facts. One example of a life-changing choice that too few realize is that God has a plan for every person on the face of the earth. He said in the book of Jeremiah, "I know the plans I have for you, plans for a future and to succeed." This is truly his intention, then certainly he has provided valuable tools. So, what tools did Brenda's parents use to influence her training? The Sanchez's know that what goes into a person's mind will have a strong influence on who that person is and will become. For this reason, they contacted Home Health Education Service. They wanted to examine the biblical books and other materials they have to offer.
Really, the reason I'm here is because I believe we need to lay strong foundations for our children. The more I read these stories to my own children, the more they model what they hear. And I can't put a price on that.
This was the beginning for Brenda, when she and her parents were introduced to the Bible story. The Bible stories provided examples of real people who made good and bad choices. This set an example for Brenda to gain a solid foundation on which to build. Kids need little encouragement to read stories that contain drama and action, which is why the Bible story is so popular. It's simply Bible stories in children's language. In addition to the Bible story, Great Stories for Kids looks at contemporary situations in which children often find themselves. It then offers biblical solutions and perspectives which young people can then apply.
Faithful children. No wonder Paul's heart.
Throughout Brenda's life, she's learned to make good choices because of her training and the important part that books played in her development. Now it's paying off during her critical teenage years.
Please let us help you, Sandy. If you don't come and stay with us, who knows where you'll end up? I don't know, Brenda. At least until you and your father work things out.
Because Brenda has been consistently exposed to the materials which exhibit the qualities of a godly life, now that she's a young adult, it's natural for her to model these characteristics. This is what makes her stand out from her peers. If you're concerned that perhaps you and your family aren't growing in the direction you feel you should, this is your chance for a better path.